Hello and hello, and I've known I haven't posted on my channel in quite a while, but today we are going to be trying a new type of content. Summer break just started, so I actually have free time now, and now we're actually in real life, not just like in a video game. So here, I'm on my phone, so it's going to be quite things, my Warhammer, blah blah blah, my stuff that fell over, blah blah blah. But really, we're going to be dissecting an electric fan. Now, this thing is quite an old model. You can see not much going on there. I did dissect something not too long ago. This is where we could be keeping all of our stuff. And I'm deciding that we're going to be trying to do different types of content. We're going to be basically taking apart electronics while also we're still playing games now. And you can see we had a lot of motors and stuff in the last one. Should have recorded that, but still, it was quite an interesting one. So it really got me into trying this. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, like a motor and everything. Now, let's get our screwdriver. Tools are going to be right here, micro, and I just grab this. Now, first thing we always gotta start with is the exterior. So let me just get that. Actually gonna be taking apart this part, because that part right there, too tough right now. We're gonna have to deal with that later. So let me just make sure I'm getting the right way. Okay. These parts we're just gonna put in a drawer. Once we get this out, you can tell my fingers are quite in pain from taking apart stuff a lot. Okay, that's one piece. Two pieces, and oh, we have another screw right there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna open this. Throw those in there. Alright. Get the screw out. We got the screw. Okay, now I'm noticing we have to take this part off too. And looking at edges, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to do that unless we move these plastic pieces. No screws or anything. Which is quite surprising. Alright, well, just all you gotta do is really put pressure on it. Pull that off. So, once again, we're going to have to edit this part out. Alright. I was able to get this part off, so we're not gonna have, for pieces that are too big to fit in there, we're gonna put on the side, just like a floor. Ignore how dirty it is, okay, ignore that. And now we got the fan, which is quite interesting, honestly. We can see the screw back there, and let's see. If we want to take this part off, it's actually physically connected to the main base. Sorry, I'm not really looking at a camera, so you might get some weird shots. Alright, well, time for round number 2 of this. I'm looking at camera. This screw. Maybe I should stop looking at the camera. Alright, I think I'm twisting the wrong way, to be honest. Because it's getting tighter and tighter. Yep, I think I was. Oh. I hate it when I drop that. Okay. So, really, this is getting harder and harder. If you haven't been on my channel before and you made it this far in the video, I'm surprised that you even stayed, because this is quite boring. But I like to say thank you, and my old content was literally dead. I just went gaming with my friends. If you want, you can check that out. It might be interesting for you. It wasn't for lots of people. So let me just get the screw off. Okay, we got the screw, as we can see. So let's see if we can take this off. Oh, look at all that dust. You can tell this is pretty old. So before we move on, let's just put a screw in there. Alright. So let's see what we got here. Well, it seems like the only thing touching this part on is just these steel latches. We can probably get that off easily. And down here, there's a lot more going on. This is more advanced than the thing I did take out not too long ago. Dust. Yeah, okay. See, attached in there pretty well. But if we could point at some stuff, this here, I don't know what this is for. Probably could pull it off. Let me just put you back. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do here, we're gonna have to probably do this later when we get like all these zip ties off, but you know, that's why we have scissors. Now the scissors mainly are for wires, but also comes quite useful right when we start getting this. You know, it almost just broke the scissors, so I'm not sure that's a great sign, but we got it. I thought we didn't. So, well, that's also convenient. We just did get a zip tie off, but this just fell off. I honestly don't know how. Oh wait, yeah, the screw that we took off earlier. Okay, let's go down there by where this is gonna grow and stuff. Let me just take down more. And let's see. There's a knot in there. There's not supposed to be a knot. Okay, we get a cord. Like, it's just a general normal cord, so we can probably just get this off somehow later. Once we get figuring out how to get this off, because I feel like this part's gonna be next. Now, honestly, we might have to pick it off like a plier with scissors. Not scissors, what am I saying? Screwdriver. So I'll be right. Alright, this thing won't budge. So the thing we're probably gonna have to do with this is maybe if we cut something off these little rusty scissors of mine, we could probably. I mean, these parts right here are pretty thin, so if I just. No, that won't work. There's a little mark right there for me cutting. You don't really notice it because it's blurry. But I think I can probably take. Because right here, you can notice this, which if you just push on, you could probably take this part off. Which, honestly, while we're here and this is exposed, we should probably cut that. Alright. So now we got that off. In fact, I think I should just do that with the rest, even though they're still covered. And we get this. Okay. What just dropped? Nothing important. Okay. So now we got this. Let's check the controls and everything. That barely move. We can probably get a better hold of this part. Let me just try. Yeah. I think I did. Okay, I just cracked that. Well, that's not gonna help us. Well, maybe in a later video I'll get this out, but for now, we're just gonna be done with this part. Now, this is where the real interesting stuff comes in. Now, if we just take a screwdriver, we're probably not gonna be able to get too much stuff out. You can see screw there, which actually might hold a couple things. Let me just. Man, you know, all the screws on this is pretty tough. Yep, can barely move it with two hands. So, while you're waiting for this part, I know you're seeing, like, nothing right now. I'm going to suggest one thing to you. And I'm wondering, please comment. It doesn't have to be, I'm not going to be like, oh, please comment the watermelon emoji or anything. But just, like, comment something so this video can go up on the algorithm and I can actually revive my dead channel. And well, I think if we take out all the screws, they're going to be pretty well, because these are long, so I think they attach to the bottom there, holding this together. So once we get that out, we're going to be able to get a better view of that. And just throw that in there with the rest. The other side. I'm gonna try to let you guys get a view of this one with one-handed. No, it's quite tough. Yep, no, these guys are just gonna have to see the desk again. Which, honestly... Oh, wow, okay. This one, right here, doesn't want to move. Oh, there we go, got a little twist on it. Wow, that's taking a toll on my hand. That's hurting quite a lot. But, other than that, it's getting quite loose. So I think I'm gonna be able to do it one-handed now. Oh, wow. Oh, there we go, another twist. I hope I'm not tightening it, because if I'm just tightening it more... Honestly, I deserve this if I'm tightening it more. Hold up. Nah, I don't think I'm tightening it because I can move it slightly. And I think it's becoming easier. I do not think we can actually get this screw out because the screw, despite me... Oh, it's not moving anymore. Oh no, it's slightly. Hold up. Am I just tightening it? I might have some bad news for us, guys. But I don't know yet. I literally do not know if I'm tightening or loosening. It seems easier, but I'm not getting any progress done. Ooh, ooh. Oh, there. I think I got it. Oh, it's completely loose now. Alright. So, the thing is, this is completely loose now. Like, I could just do this. Can't take this off. And can't really prick it off either. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Perfect. Right when I'm trying to show you guys, I can't do that. Alright, now this we should be able to lift up. Oh, no. That's interesting. What's stopping us? Oh, the fan. It's connected. Well, there's probably a bolt down there. Yep, there is. So, what if I just get a grip and rip it? No one's gonna care, right? Alright. Okay, so I just used brute force. We got the blade off, which had all this on there. Throw it down there. Okay. So it seemed like it used like a heavy motor. It's quite heavy. That's where most of its weight came from. Has golden screws on it. We could probably take those off. But this quite dusty. I see the other side. Wow, same thing basically. Uses duct tape. Last thing I took apart, instead of using duct tape, all they used was super glue, which ruined the main mechanic of what they were trying to do with it. So let me just place this down while I get a screw off. Alright. Okay, sadly, these screws are secured fully, so we can't take these off. So it's probably the farthest we can get, unless you want to try taking this off. But we're probably not going to do that. And actually, no, hold up. We got a good peel right here. We got a good peel. Oh, yep. Oh, what is that? Oh, wow. It's copper. So much copper. Okay, you can tell by the end there's coils in there. So, let me just, there's a little piece right here I can peel off. Let me do that. Oh, that is interesting. A whole copper wire coil in here. Just for a fan. I don't know why they needed that much copper. But, let me just cut the... Alright, let me just cut the things real quick. The scissors. Now this... Actually, seems like it's barely attached on there. The wire leads to this. Let me just... Alright, there we go. Another wire to add in here. Okay, seems like these are just there to connect them, so I'm probably just gonna cut this. Oh, so that's the things that were dropping paint. I should probably get those. I'll get them after the video. But I gotta be careful with the table that's not really secured. Okay, now this. More wire. Okay, I gotta cut a yellow coil too, which is the same. And I just get it off of its slot. And cut it. Alright, now this is fully disconnected from this, which also I think it was before. Yeah, we're gonna, so this is good, yellow coil, we're gonna have to keep this and put the, sorry, that's my bad. Okay, put them down there. Okay. Now, we're just left with this. I could try unclowing the wire, but that might take a while, so give me a second. Alright, I'm back, and let me tell you, I already gave up. This is gonna take forever. There's like 10 trillion layers. I think under there is literally just nothing. I think I saw a peak. So, this, we're probably gonna dissect more later, but that's probably gonna be the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you even stayed until the end. Okay, hold up. This part, oh, okay, we might have to get out this part, man. It's not gonna stay in there. Unless we simply... Yeah, no, that's gonna be too big. I don't see a way of it really working anymore, but if push on it, yeah. So this is actually gonna have to go down here, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm glad you watched this far in the video. I just put my stuff back. Another wire I didn't put away. Let me just get that off. Probably could post a bit more now, like once every day, dissecting a new thing. Where did the screwdriver go? There it is. Ouch, poked myself in a needle. But, there we go. So, I'm going to put these back. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll post a couple more videos today because it's been forever since I posted. I got to revive my channel. And, I don't know, let's see how this goes. And, comment if you liked it.